So based on these rankings, it's not a projection, just based on the rankings, this is how everything would look. You see Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia getting the byes. Tulane would be the last team in the field. And remember, the Miami is there based on the current rankings, but that would be the spot for the ACC champion. Can't emphasize that enough, that Miami almost certainly has to get into the field as an at-large. So what's your reaction to this?
What's up, review crew? Did you miss me? Because I missed y'all, man. I'm back with another review with the College Football Playoff Selection Show. This is the third installment of such. Y'all probably wondering why I didn't review the Ohio State game this weekend. The fact is, me and my boys went, and it was electric. We took care of UCLA, which I knew we would, but we did get some surprises with your boy James Peebles with that amazing hurdle play that he had. Chef's kiss, man. Seeing that live action was incredible. And shout out to Lorenzo Styles for ending a 15-year drought on Ohio State kick returns, something we desperately needed. And we've been fighting for it, man. Ever since Ryan Day has become the coach, he's been talking about that, and we finally get one. First coach since your boy Jim Tressel back in 2009. How's that, man? We had Luke Fickell and Urban Meyer before we finally got this one, and it was great, man. But let's get into the college football playoffs, y'all. So what we got is we got 12 Tulane versus 5 Texas Tech, 9 Notre Dame versus 8 Oklahoma, 11 Miami versus 6 Ole Miss, 10 Alabama versus 7 Oregon. We got some great games in that first stream of matchups, man. Notre Dame I was torn with, but I did go with them winning against Oklahoma. And Alabama, I have beating Oregon. I know I'm a Big Ten guy, but at the end of the day, man, I just, like I was telling y'all last week, I see something special in Alabama each year. They scary, man. They did fumble this game, but, I mean, hey, they should be able to finish strong, man. They should be able to finish strong, and we'll see what type of motion we got. Like always, until the last week, the list is fluid. And then we got our top 4 teams with Georgia at 4, Texas A&M at 3, Indiana at 2, and Ohio State at 1. The Ohio State Buckeyes at 1, meaning that in that second round of matchups, we'll get a Texas Tech and Georgia matchup, according to me. Notre Dame versus Ohio State in a rematch of last year's national championship game. Ole Miss versus Texas A&M, 2 of the strongest teams in the SEC. And then we'll have Alabama and Indiana, who I believe are the top 2 teams in their respective conferences, despite their loss by Alabama. They do have 2 on the season. But I think that Florida State game was a fluke, and I think they'll bounce back. Hopefully they don't, though. Honestly, man, I want Indiana to take care of business. The Ohio State injuries to Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, if they prove to be valid and we don't have them for the rest of the season, it's not looking good for us. I wouldn't say that we'll win the championship, so I'm literally praying to God that those boys are okay, at least one of them. I need both. If I have both, I'm guaranteeing a championship. If I have one, I give us a 50-50 shot. But with both of those guys in the lineup, I mean, it's nothing that you can do. Both of the Heisman candidates is pretty much equaled out. Marcel Reed did have a great fourth quarter against South Carolina, really a second half, but that first half, man, was so abysmal. He definitely dropped in. And then you got your boy Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech, that linebacker, man, got him his first offensive touchdown. A lot of people are saying that he needs an invite. I think he would be the first linebacker since Manti Te'o back in 2012 when Johnny Manziel won it. But it'll be interesting, man. I'm not opposed to anybody going. I honestly, as an Ohio State fan, I do think that Julian Sand is the guy who's gonna win it. But if he didn't, I mean, he's a redshirt freshman or sophomore, however you want to slice it up. He's got another year to earn such a title. And the overall thing that I want to talk about is the health of Ohio State. That's where I'm at with it. With this, though, man, we're getting so close to the end that, quite honestly, when you look at these teams, Oregon has USC and Washington coming up. So that's going to be really tough. Texas A&M has Texas. Texas did not look good against Georgia at all, but Georgia is just a powerhouse. I talked about the fact you got Kirby Smart as your head coach. you're going to see some success. I mean, he's making the playoffs pretty much every year. He's won himself 2 championships, 2 back-to-back. And we're trying to do the same thing at Ohio State, follow that lead with Ryan Day being the premier coach in college football, with the likes of Dabo Swinney, who I left out last week, and Kirby Smart. You know, with Nick Saban being gone, we've been kind of looking around like which one of these 3 can make that step and be the person that Nick Saban was, like winning 5 out of 10 championships and stuff like that. Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not Dabo Swinney. Yeah, it's not looking good for him at Clemson. They got to shake some stuff up. They're losing recruits. And I don't know. We'll see, man. But I do have my Final Four, surprisingly, man. 3 SEC teams. Indiana. If you are a fan of Indiana, talk your shit. Say y'all going to beat us in the Big Ten championship or something. Tell me something. Because I see the hype. I love Omar Cooper. I love Elijah Surratt. I like Fernando Mendoza. I don't think he's going to be an NFL quarterback like how people think he is. Like they saying first overall pick. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I'll see when we play against them, possibly. But I don't think he like that, man, honestly. But I got Ohio State versus Georgia in the semifinals and Texas A&M versus Alabama in the semifinals, which I think both will be interesting. The good thing about this is when I talk about the fluidity of the college football playoff selection show, these teams have to win their conference. Ohio State has to win their conference. Indiana has to win their conference, even though they have to play each other. As it looks now, Indiana's got pretty much a cakewalk. Ohio State, that game in Michigan could go either way, especially with those injuries. I'm hoping that we dominate them. It's been a while. We haven't won a Big Ten championship since 2020. In that COVID year where we went 7-1. It was an ugly season, but we did come out on top, lost to Alabama in the championship, which is why I give Alabama so much respect, because they did beat us, and handedly. But Mac Jones, Najee Harris, what's his name, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, I think Henry Ruggs was on that team, possibly, man. It was stacked. I mean, wasn't too much we could do. Justin Fields was he was in for a treat that game. But the college football playoffs, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Who do y'all think is going to win their conferences? Will Tulane hold strong as the G5 team to make it in? Is Miami actually going to win the ACC? Because they have to win the ACC in order to get that bid into the college football playoff. If they lose, man, you're looking at Georgia Tech probably sneaking in. Georgia Tech definitely sneaking in. They got Georgia in that annual rivalry game. They play Georgia pretty close, but like I said, man, I think Georgia might be the second or third best team in college football. I like Gunnar Stockton a lot. They got some weapons. They always big, physical, fast, well coached, of course. But I'm so excited to see how everything boils down. Man, right now you got Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Alabama, Georgia, and Texas A&M. 5 teams getting in from the SEC, 3 with the Big Ten, 1 from the ACC, and 2 from the Big 12. So we'll see how much that holds true. That's actually 6. We'll worry about that another day, man. I'm honestly beat. But the college football playoff selection show, week 3. Tell me what you guys think. Who's going to win that conference? Who's going to win it all? Are you guys worried about your teams at all? Who are your teams, man? Talk to me in the comment section. I need you guys to like on both, repost, share, subscribe on YouTube. Like, wherever you see this, man, get the word out. Fuck up the algorithms. Let's give me some spotlight, man, because I feel like I deserve it. I come here pretty consistently, just here to talk football, movies, and television. It's nothing I love more than those 3 things, besides, of course, my kids. But, yeah, we'll see how we rock out. We got 2 weeks in the regular season left, man. But until then, y'all know, like every other time, we are going to leave this one in the rear view.